he's using French grip. Always smiling. Shout out to Yamaha drums, man. Oh my god. Woo. Love this track, man. All right, drum solo time. Woo. Woo. That was sick, man. Both of the drummers played at the same time. Oh my god. Keys, man, I see you. I hear you. I hear you. Love that ride pattern he's playing. Song so much. I love the whipping motion he's doing with his hand, man. So relaxed. Other drummer is really sick too, man. Let's go. Oh, God, man. That was so satisfying to watch. Akira Jimbo, folks. Oh, my God. One of the GOATs of Japan. Shout out to his amazing freaking group, Casiopea, along with the other drummer. I'm so sorry. I'll put his name in the description. I'm going to react to the other drummer as well, okay? The drummer for T-Square. I'm terrible with Japanese names, okay? But amazing playing, very confident, very articulate, very precise, very musical, and very dynamic. Oh my gosh, so freaking sick. And this is a proper DVD recording, so everything you heard was mic'd up proper. I mean, shout out to Akira for tuning his kit so damn beautifully well. Oh, man, like his snare is to die for. That's his signature snare, and a lot of people in the U.S. actually really love this snare. And little do you guys know, it's really interesting. There are people even in the Vietnamese community who rave about this snare, okay? Like Vietnamese people, my type of people, and his influence is that big, man. They love the sound of the snare. Really, really sick sound with the hoops, the wooden hoops, so very, very, very woody sound. I don't know how to explain it to a non-musician, if you happen to be a non-musician, but the attack is a little bit rounded off, just a little bit. But regardless, very nice tuning. Tom's super punchy. It's been a while since, this is once again a really old recording, and these are like the I guess you can say the concert power toms of the olden years, because a lot of people nowadays, they like playing the short stack toms. I think Tama or Tama, however you want to pronounce it, they have those sorts of toms going on now. And then you have the Yamaha sub kick. He even had the sub kick. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really hear the low end of the kick that well. This might have been for the sake of the live sound reproduction, but regardless, I couldn't help but notice, like, man, I haven't even gone. Okay, you know what? I have ADHD. Let's go back to the cymbals before we look at the mic setup. Okay, there's a lot of Yamaha. This is like a Yamaha sponsored event at this point, but I'm trying to look at this cymbal lineup here. So he didn't actually use all K custom, or not K custom, K hybrid, or is it K custom? I think it's A custom, K custom. Because he's using an A custom hi-hat. He has an Oriental splash right here, and then this is a bright K custom splash, and then maybe an A custom crash, and that this looks like an El Sabor crash. It's like a crash that I've seen put on a lot of percussion players' setups. So really cool setup here. I think he changes it over the years, but he usually keeps this amount within very short distance. He has his cymbals extremely, extremely high up, at least by today's standards. But because he does that, he's able to bring his cymbals closer to him. So I don't know if he has short arms, but like for me, I generally have to do my setup as well. So really, really interesting setup. That's his signature ride setup too. It's like really high up. So yeah, really cool cymbal setup. In terms of his miking situation, like I said, I don't understand what this microphone is right here. I have my cursor over. Is it there in the shot? Yeah, it's kind of in the shot. But I'm sure there's a kick drum mic inside, and then you have all your little tom mics. I think there's two overheads that go really far up. He has a hi-hat mic'd, and I'm trying to see from this angle if I can see anything. I don't know. These might be really fancy mics that I've never heard of. And then you have I think these are the Samsung MDs, I believe. And then I just noticed that this was during an era where they still had this sort of muffling device where you're able to tighten it down and it will clamp down onto the head to deaden it a little bit. And I don't know, that really fell out of fashion after a while because people just use moon gels for everything. And for non-drummers that are watching this, moon gels are essentially little pieces of sticky blue, putty in a sense. It's not really putty, it's a clear material, but you pretty much slap it on your drums when you want to dampen the sound. Dampen in the sense, when you hit a drum, it rings out, blah, 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 right? I'm pretty sure most of the audience is probably drummers anyway, so sorry for wasting your time. And then I think these look like internal mics or something. I don't know what that is. If you guys happen to know, let me know. He has a pretty interesting setup overall. He has two cowbells. I forgot to point that out earlier, and it seems like he doesn't have any electronics. Oh yeah, and he usually has his timbale on the left, but I usually say he has electronics, but I think he only does that at drum clinics or I guess other bands where they need that. But yeah, this is a lot cleaner setup than what he usually has. So yeah, I can only imagine the mixing engineer that day, like how big of a mixer he had, because there was another drummer with a really big setup as well. And there was two bands on stage, so it must have been like 100-channel mixer or something. So anyway, so yeah, that is all I had for this reaction. Once again, super freaking awesome content from this YouTube channel, which I'll provide in the description. Definitely give him or them a follow, and you'll find a lot more of these videos on that channel, remastered for your enjoyment. And I'll probably be reacting to a bunch of their other videos. It just happens to be that I couldn't help but notice there were drum cams. So I have a really big affinity towards drum cams, okay? So yeah, that is all I had for my reaction. Once again, if you have other clips of Akira that you want me to react to, preferably from this channel now, or other links, I guess, definitely leave it in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Along with any other Japanese drummers you'd like to recommend for this type of music, definitely let me know. I love this genre of music. So jazz fusion is right up my alley, city pop, whatever, even R&B, okay? It can be, I prefer newer. If you give me a really old link, I'll add it, but it's going to be on my lower priority list, okay? 2003 is pretty old, but this was remastered, so this was an exception for me, okay? And then I know the other drummer that's not in the shot, I'm going to react to him very soon. So, I mean, if you want to spam recommendations for him in the comments, I'm cool with that too. And yeah, that's all I had. This is Drum Roast once again. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in a future drum reaction very soon. Very excited. Very, very excited for more jazz content. Stay tuned, my jazz fans, okay? Peace out, everyone.